First blood spills. I demand more.
A bit closer to the wave. Definitely doesn't seem like he knows this is coming. It's not the easiest initiation, though. The magic missile range, not the best, but he's getting dangerously close. They can sweep out from the trees. They should have the angle. He gets body blocked just for a moment by his own creep. Betrayed! The traitor creeps, but is it going to be enough? Just the rot chase to try and get the kill. It will barely be so, but jerAx TPing in. We'll find the trade. So first blood. So far, though, the lane's looking decent here. There will be some pressure onto Ana. Going to charge him with the Sakuchi. Doesn't have a point in Wex yet, and QO's just going to go for it. jerAx joining the fray, though, looking for the turnaround. Sunstrike coming in hot, and it won't be enough. The fairy fire there. QO's able to live the rolling boulder to the right. jerAx try to assist him. This is the kind of start you want to slow an Invoker down, but there's the boulder smash, follow up Sunstrike. Not enough damage. In fact, DuBu there with the turnaround. The cold snap. Oh, he's able to fade just in time. Sakuchi to the rescue. That said, though, the side lanes are farming well for OG Gods. S4 basically free farm as there's a hook bottom. Will catch out Fly. Will they have the follow-up? He's got the Earth Shock. He instead turns back onto S4. Febby trying to kill Fly off. They're going for the twofer, and they might just get it, but then jerAx arrives. Boulder Smash comes through. Will connect on Febby. Velo still giving chase. S4, 5 stacks, but he's salving up. He's juking through the trees. He winds his way around. He starts to get out, but DuBu there to cut him off at the pass. At least he hopes so. It will be enough, but Fly able to limp away. So they get the core, but Fly will snag the bounty.
Could have gone for Fly at the rune, but they still may. jerAx is here too.
Gonna find jerAx holding onto the hook for now. They need the combo. He gets pushed onto the high ground. Febby wants to bring him up there with him, but isn't able to do so. S4 meanwhile being forced back by an angry bear. DuBu will have, actually won't have a stun. He's about 20 mana short. While simultaneously No-Tail in the top lane, getting run down by QO. Early rotation from the Weaver. Big kill for MVP. And they're not done just yet in the bottom lane as they continue to pursue jerAx. Febby does have the hook, just barely the mana available. Going for the TP out. Come back here, says Febby. Actually hooks him past his own body. And jerAx just starts to limp the other way. There's still no vent stun. Looks like with the Wave of Terror usage, won't have the mana for some time. They continue to close in, but he's going to have a rolling boulder out relatively soon if he wants to go for it. Juking down to the low ground. See you later, he says. And now time for the Roche suicide. So after all that, meanwhile in mid, QO continued to duke it out with Ana. This tempo is the kind of tempo that MVP generally wants, Gods. Very aggressive, constant lane shifting, and
jerAx on the Earth Spirit, but that's as we've seen already, a very tough kill to get.
Oh, even S4 rotating in Forev. They know he already used his leap. They're going to try to pursue. Has the phase boots. The hook is there. Pulling jerAx away, then the stun. Securing the kill, but turnaround coming in from OG. They will get the Sunstrike kill with the help of Ana in the mid lane. And speaking of Ana, he's busy dealing with QO, who's diving him under the tower. He will barely survive as they continue to ring around the tree line, trying to bring down the cat lady. Can't quite do it. Ana so low, and here comes DuBu for the cutoff. He's going to have a Wave of Terror momentarily, but Ana's healing up. He probably needs an auto attack as well. Not quite enough damage. Won't be able to get the kill, but the pressure does mount a bit on the Invoker. Back to the base for him as S4, his turn to try and match the tempo of MVP. Gets up the call. Sunstrike coming in. It's a lot of damage at this point. And there's the chop up with your head, says Mr. Gustav. They will get the kill.
They even used the Moonlight Shadow here, but Pudge is trying to take that. They use 4 smokes in 10 minutes. I haven't seen that in a long time. Normally you use 1 smoke in the first 10 minutes and then 2 to 3 smokes in the mid game. They have 0 smokes for the mid game.
And in spite of that, Ana already has his Midas. He wants to use it, but they're going to look for the punish here. The double Starfall connects. Sunstrike up the mark. jerAx going away, and Febby wanted to reel him back in with the hook mid-roll, but can't quite find the range.
Yeah. He's not going to get going on.
DuBu, he's going to tank the gank. Probably the ideal target, but it will be free gold and experience going the way of OG as they look now to transition into a tower push and maybe a QO pickoff. He's going to lay out the swarm. Already the glyph committed, but you're against the Terror Blade. This hero pushes extremely hard and very fast. Velo sneaking in, undercover Moonlight Shadow. They're going to drop the rock to try and take this fight, bringing down Febby, and now looking for the follow-up Starstorm. No-Tail shatters too, and Velo still trying to lock onto a target. He will settle on S4, running him down with the clap. He does have an overpower and will be able to kill him off as well, so make it a 2 for 3. It's about to be a 2 for 4. A big fight. MVP nailing OG down. Even the tower defended, and that was with the rock.
He doesn't waste time. He's got his Mask of Madness coming on the courier.
jerAx, he runs in and he pushes him up and away. For OG, they're going to scout out DuBu here on a little journey uphill. The hook does come in for the turnaround. Febby getting the dismember with the rot. Don't think he has quite enough damage yet as jerAx rolls, but it's a very short range roll. Velo coming in for the cleanup, and now Forev on the chase as well. Brings Fly low. forcing him back and away, and they may contest these Ancients under...
Of course, the damage not too bad. MVP's Velo into the Roche Pit. The Act Pull will not land, and now S4's in trouble.
S4 known for his big plays around the Roche Pit, not able to find one here. Febby, though, will be burst. Good Sunstrike from Ana, but now on the run, he's going to be controlled for the time being. Arrow comes through. Velo, though, they'd love to pop this Aegis. Can they do it? Chases in from No Tail, can't quite finish him off. Still, they have the Fatal Bonds on him. Ana sticking around. Aegis going to be popped in now. Ana almost dead into the pit. One more auto attack will bring him down, but he's not going to drop. OG will now scatter, look for the retreat. jerAx rolling up and away over the hill, and will live to fight another day. Ooh. So MVP, how do you see these teams matching up if MVP's not able to just completely run them over at this stage? Can MVP take it later, or are they just going to be in OG's doghouse at that point?
They can do it right. Miranda's very good at dealing with those illusions. Nice hook to bail out DuBu. I say bail him out. Looks like DuBu's going to walk back. He's kind of screwed anyways.
And chop, and now S4 getting the move speed. Still has a call available.
But if you don't have those two spells, you have to be very careful about fighting.
S4 setting up top, wants to turn this gank on Ana around. Unfortunately, QO's a bit too quick, and he's able to scurry away. Yeah. Brings the Invoker down solo.
Weaver, as mentioned, kind of very similar hero to the PA, and that's how QO is playing it. Bottom lane, they've gone in with the Ursa.
Early rock drop, and now Velo just trying to TP away. That's not going to happen, though, as S4's on the case. No more Aegis for this bear. And down he will go. A slash of the Terrorblades.
That was
to bring him down, and they're going to find Febby as well here with the roll from jerAx. He tries to turn this. Sunstrike, though, no chance of that. Again, it's the Axe. So going back to something you brought up, I think it's really important to note here, MVP, much better catch if OG try to play that split push game. They have Moonlight shadowed into Shade as Forev moving on to Fly. There's a Rolling Boulder back. Still that Mirana being held in position. Sunstrike and a chop, they'll get the kill. Fly the trade so far. A 1-for-1, but losing your very farm carry Mirana. Not ideal as jerAx is pursued a bit by QO. All the while, they are split pushing, though, Velo threatening to move in on Ana.
I mean, that play there sums up MVP a bit.
And they're not done just yet. Looking for S4 now. He wants the turnaround. He's going to try to isolate DuBu. Poor, unfortunate soul that he is. In the trees, and another free offering of gold, the way of OG. Cover the bait that is No Tail's Terrorblade. QO, the first man in, is going to reveal that smoke. Does get caught by a blink. Blade mail call. Beautiful initiation from S4. Chop number one, a success. And now looking for the second is Velo. Eats the magnetize from jerAx. Now it's to back away. They're cold snapping him. Already committing his ultimate. And with the Mask of Madness, he drops pretty quickly. Can they finish him off? The Ursa's down. They find 3, make it 4 heroes. Biting the dust. All of it scouted. Backing away. Only an illusion, though. And now it's OG's turn to move. They have to magnetize.
They have to move fast.
jerAx just got mana back at base. They've got the full combination available. Roche is already dead. Oh no, the bash at the worst possible time. Velo will snag that Aegis, but slows him down, and they are going to be able to force Fly back and away. Holds onto the Chaotic Offering. Arrow did connect in the meanwhile on S4 is the Axe. Thinking about a retreat, but not sure he can run away from this Mirana. Velo's there. They're going to gain up on him. He almost gets a double kill with that blade mail damage, but Febby...
This time around, OG actually have team fight to fight into the 5v5.
He's sticking around. Febby baiting nicely. Here's Ana charges in. Oh, hey, buddy, how you doing? Arrow completely whiffed there by Forev. We'll be able to chase him back, though. And the hunt is on. Will there be any sort of support from No Tail? No, he's got TP away. Ana dropping that zoning ice wall, but another Blake forward, and with the double Starfall, Forev will find the kill. He had dust. So Ana knew there was no way he was getting out of there. Well, meanwhile, in the middle lane, Velo and QO have gone in deep, perhaps a bit too deep. They will find the Axe kill earlier, but Velo turns it. He brings down jerAx, tries to slam down No Tail as well. No Tail currently holding the Sunder, can look to re-engage here, and he's going to commit the Metamorph as they push Velo back and away. S4 trying to move onto him, gets off the blade mail, almost killing off the Ursa. The Bear's on the run. No honey for you, sir, they say, and Febby too will fall. OG salvaging that.
They need to go and fight and try and take the game OG as soon as possible.
The bottom lane, it's another pick for S4. He'll find it too, and it's on Forev. The Earth Spirit, we've seen jerAx consistently shoving him away. You even have to worry, no matter what, always about the call as well as the rock. It's tough, but they look for Ana bottom lane, gets off the Tornado as the Moonlight Shadow is used to try and disengage. They want to back out. The trap has been laid, and Febby, probably the first one to bite it, though. In comes Velo with a big bash. Ana, though, dropping the ice wall, scurrying away, healed up by Fly, saved at the last hour, and now the turn. QO, 3 down with the Yules to make it 4. They're going to find DuBu as well. Benched out for the count. OG snowballing out of control now. Make it 26-19, and what do you know, gods?
And now it gets harder to find these pickoffs. The item's just going to accrue as Rax money goes OG's way.
Moonlight Shadow as they try to counter-initiate, but already the Sunstrike damage done. Another death for DuBu. What else is new? But can they turn this fight around? Good magnetize, and then No-Tail gets to work, slicing through the Ursa, easily bringing him down. Four have fallen. Forev trying to get at least a solitary kill of this fight. Will taser jerAx and leaps away, but OG...
They're in for some hurt.
It's over, gods. They've already lost 2 lanes. They don't have buybacks here. They're going to lose a 3rd, most likely, before they can even get back into position. Even if they get a team wipe, I'm not sure it's enough, as the rock drops. An emphatic shutdown from OG. The Green Dream lives on here in Boston today. They will move into the round of 8 in convincing fashion.
Yeah, it's a tough first round opponent for MVP, but that's where that whole group stage performance really hurts them, and versing one of the tournament favorites in the first round, OG get the job done. They 2-0 MVP, the team that first knocked them down to the lower bracket if you go back to TI. So I'm sure OG going to be feeling pretty good about getting some revenge there, and also just getting through that first round of the single elimination bracket.
Well, MVP, they did have a very last-minute roster change coming into this major, and it seemed like maybe that was a part of it. They didn't quite seem to be on the same page at times. One hero running in, another running away. Very one-dimensional playstyle, and OG were ready for it. They were not surprised, and they got punished.
Yeah, OG, one of the teams that can just prepare so well for these matches when they get the time to do so. We saw it there with 2 great drafts coming out from Fly's OG, and the play, the decision-making as a team, everyone got the job done. There was no, like...
It was not enough.